Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract F1 2024, set in Miami and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So on to our briefing. Christian Horner and Max Verstappen have thrown their toys out of the pram as Red Bull have not won the Constructors' Championship. 47 aims to fix that. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with a free map. And for today's challenge we'll be starting at the Dolphin Fountain. We're going to have the sedative bubblegum stored up at Kronstadt storage, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, a lockpick and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to make our way around to the shoreline, and as you can see we have 2 of our targets in the vicinity, both of which will come over to the little gardener's corner here, and we'll just grab the coconut out on the pavement and await their arrival. Now we want to first of all take out Mr. Menendez. So once both of the targets arrive, the guard will move away, and then at that point, once he's passed Mr. Menendez, we can turn on the generator behind us. That will get Mr. Menendez's attention, and when he comes in to investigate, we're going to let him turn off the generator, and then we're going to render him unconscious. Now, he is an accident electrocution elimination, so what we'll do is render him unconscious, take his outfit. There we go, we're looking snazzy. We're going to drag him to where we were hiding, where we will also find a water tap. And we can then turn on the tap and then return on the generator, and the wire leading from the generator will electrify the water and eliminate Mr. Menendez. So 1 target taken care of. All we have to do now is await the return of Mr. Black, the patrolling guard. And what we're going to do is just stand here and look rather fetching in front of the ocean. And there is Mr. Black on his way back over here. He does stop very briefly just over by the fountain area. And when he comes down this way, he will stop also rather briefly by the gates. And at that point, once he's passed us, we can pull out our silenced pistol, approach him from behind and plant 2 in his back, and that is our second target dealt with. So we're just going to pull him over onto the grass area so that the gentleman further down the walkway doesn't see him. We're then going to have a long journey to the other side of the racetrack, and we need to retrieve both our bubblegum and a lethal syringe. So we're going to make our way towards the boathouse, and we're going to use the underpass to get to the other side of the track. And although we will be trespassing, it is the easier option. So we're going to make our way over the fence to the podium area, down through the underpass, over the wall and into the paddock area. We're going to make our way into the small medical facility and lockpick the cabinet on the wall. In here we will find our lethal syringe. We're then going to exit via the rear door, where we will find our bubblegum. There it is. And now we need a change of clothes, namely a waiter's outfit, and there just happens to be a isolated waiter right here. Now if you don't have the bubblegum, you can just sneak up behind him and render him unconscious. but I prefer to use the bubblegum, so if the body is found, it doesn't affect your silent assassin rating. So the waiter will spot the bubblegum when he finds it, and he will then proceed to eat it and find out that it's a bad idea to pick things up off the floor and put them in your mouth. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to make our way to the Kowloon motorhome. Be aware there are a number of enforcer guards, so we're going to stick to the crowds and then make our way through the rear of the food stands there, whilst being heavily distracted by the half-invisible flamingo. That's quite a new one, although someone did post a video highlighting it just the other day. So we're going to make our way up the rear stairs of the Kowloon motorhome, and as you can see, there is a enforcer waiter in the area. We're just going to wait for him to move away from the door before making our way inside, and we're going to poison Moses Lee's bottle of beer. We need to do this very quickly, so we want to get inside, get the poison in the beer, and get out again before the other waiter spots us, and then we can exit back down via the rear stairs. We're now going to make our way into the driver's lounge, again being aware of patrolling enforcer guards. We're going to head now straight to Mr. Rutter's office, or Max Mosley's office, shall we say, and we will encounter our next two targets here, the other being the young reporter lady outside the office. So we're going to lockpick our way into the office, grab one of the golf clubs here, and we're going to throw that as far as we can over into the corner of the room. That will get the attention of the guard, and when he goes in to investigate, we can use our lethal syringe on Mr. Mosley. There we go. He's going to drop a USB dongle that we are going to grab before exiting the room, retrieving a second golf club on our way out. So we're going to use the golf club to lure the young journalist lady down into the dead-end corridor there. So we're going to throw that as far as we can and then select our silenced pistol. And when she goes over to investigate the noise, we're going to shoot her in the back of the head, hopefully dropping her with a single bullet. We're then going to drag her out onto the balcony so that no one finds her. Not that I think anyone will. And we're then going to use the balcony and the kitchens to make our way to the far end of the building, where we will find a security office, and next to that security office is a server room where we can use the USB dongle to end the race a little early. So we're just going to lockpick our way through the door, being aware that there is a patrolling guard in the corridor, so we need him to be out of the way. We're going to add our dongle to the laptop in the server room, turn off the race, and that will give victory to Moses Lee. We're then going to pass straight through the security room, in through the storage room, and out through the window. And from here on out, we have approximately 13 real-time minutes for all of the race procedure to go through what it will be doing, and the podium ceremony and everything else. And we are going to make our way into the storage room of the main medical facility, and we're going to wait right here for everything to happen and Moses Lee to get back to his motorhome, where he will sample the poisoned bottle of beer. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. And the reason we are in the medical facility is to gain the medic's outfit, and we can then head for the ambulance exit. Or if you so wish, you can grab the crowbar from the front of the Pink Hotel and use the sewers. You have plenty of time to pick whichever exit you prefer. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.